That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages. At this point, I'm sure you all are quite well aware of my candidacy for the United States Congressional District of Douche Canoe Island. Yeah. Anyway, I'm running for Congress under the, what's the name of the party? The inexperienced bunghole or douche canoe? I don't know. Anyway, Independent Journalist Douche Canoe Party. That's me. I'm your candidate. Vote for me if you hate cops and you love pepper spraying old people. And don't forget that y'all suck. Ow!
I'm sorry, guys. That dude, he's got problems. I tried to send him to therapy and he pooped in the therapist's soup. Not good at all. Terry Barnes was first. He said, good morning. God bless you, sir. All right. And I think, is it tomorrow, Ash Wednesday? And then Lent's coming up. So there you go. God bless you too, sir. Let's go. Here's your happy dance. All right. Yes, thank you. And that would make today Mardi Gras, right? Fat Tuesday. Did you hear about the Frauditor who was arrested for running his hands all over a dog and cat food store? Or a dog and cat in the food store? Dog and cat. Let me reread that, ladies and gentlemen. He's running his hands along dogs and cats in the store? No. Did you hear about the Frauditor who was arrested for running his hands all over the dog and cat food in the store? They said, hey, look, officer, it says pet food. See, so he's petting the food. Terry Barnes, David E. Persons, Texas Tim, what's up? Stephen Robertson, what's up, everybody? Why did Voodoo cross the road? Because I gave him a good old-fashioned Hulk Hogan big boot after he tried to pepper spray an old lady and went flying across the street.
Hey man, I'll I'll drop the Macho Man Randy Savage elbow on you, man, and that'll teach you what's what. And then, yeah, this Hulk Hogan is a big boot, man. He needs a leg drop. You didn't hit me with that, so you can't stop me, baby. And then I'll give you a good old-fashioned Undertaker tombstone, and then a Randy RKO, and then you'll be in big trouble, mister. Yeah. Woo!
Hey, David G, 1962. Good morning, everyone. I relabeled all the jars in my wife's spice rack. I'm not in trouble yet, but the time is cumin. Bonus joke: a frauditor who really needed to get help with his drinking, so he hired 2 full-time professional bartenders. Frauditor needed help with his drinking, so he was told he really needed help with his drinking, so he hired 2 full-time professional bartenders. I dig it. Terry Bard, Stephen Robinson, quiet guy. Fight broke out at the fish fry. Battered fish everywhere. Hey, are we making today 2 for Joke Tuesday? I love it. Lexi Ann, good morning. Good morning to you. Your girl Jen, what's up? Good morning. Welcome to see you. Welcome to the show. Good to see you. Who's now Voodoo tries to sing like Elvis, but looks like Frankenstein?
Oh, hold me close, hold me tight. Let me thrill with delight. When I poo in your shoe, yeah, 'cause I'm the pimp and you're the simp, and I've been eating all the shrimp. Yeah, a little less conversation, a little more action. I got to poo in your stew, that's what I do, it's true, you. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I could dream of a poo in your stew, woo, yeah. I said, let me be your little voodoo doll, and when I show y'all my butt, it's gonna take a while. Oh, let me be, oh, let 'em be your voodoo doll.
Lori Marie, what's up? Hello, how you doing? Good to see ya. We got Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill. Hey, Zap has and Blizzard Dance and Pepper Spray News Now Voodoo.
Wait a minute, why am I getting sprayed, man? I'm gonna be your congressman in a few months, man. You better take care or I'll draft a bill to make Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill to take away your liquor license. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna win. I'm gonna take away Uncle Artie's liquor license.
All right. Yeah, the Blizzard Dance isn't going to work. It's supposed to be like 50 degrees today. I'm so excited for such a nice day. Hello, everyone, but Hez, you still didn't play my video from last year, the one video from the other. They're all the same. I keep playing the same video every day. And you know what? You used to do this to me like a year ago. He'd come in here, request a video, I'd play it, and then he'd be gone while I played it. Then he'd come back, you didn't play it. Now he's doing it again. All right. Tiny, what's up? Good to see you. Thank you. Barry Barnes, David G. Let's see. Bonus joke again. A young frauditor walks into a bar and orders 3 shots of tequila. The bartender says, "You got any ID?" And he said, "Any idea about what?" NCR, just wanted to stop by and say hi. Working on a new video. That's awesome. Thank you for stopping in. Always great to see you. Yes, indeed. Tiny Chihuahua, David, and all right. So, hello, welcome to the show. It is Tuesday, February 17th, 2026. Yes, it is. I appreciate the appreciation. So anyway, we're here. Halfway to hump day. That's right. Lisa Alcazar's in the house. Stephen Robinson, good morning. My tiny chihuahua life. What's up, Tiny? Yeah. Yes. Good group of people I got here every week, every day. Dang nabbit. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yesterday was not a bad day at all. The weather is actually cooperating this week. Tomorrow it's supposed to be like in the 60s. It's right now they're predicting a high of 67 tomorrow, which is insane. Like, we're walking around in my t-shirt tomorrow. So that'll be great. That'll be awesome. And then in fact, at one point yesterday at my job, because it's a garage, we got the big doors, to drive cars in and out. And we always keep the doors closed in winter to keep the heat in because we got the heat on, Yesterday it was so warm out, we opened all the big doors at the end of the day. So tomorrow they'll definitely be open all day. So that actually makes my job a little easier because even though the majority of the time that I'm working, I work outside, I have to go like in, out, in, out, in, out. And in winter, it's like I got to go around to the door and then come back out and then go back all the way around. But when the big doors open, I just walk back and forth, just normal, because there's nothing blocking me from walking because the doors are wide open. Which is always awesome sandwich sauce. Anyway, we got $2 from David E. Parsons. News Now Voodoo needs practice kissing babies. Kiss a zapping.
No, man. Look, check it out, man. I can kiss a baby. Hey, oh no. I don't want to do this. Nabbit. Hold on. Hez just touched something in it. Got on his finger. Yeah, you like that? It's my poo. What are you gonna do about it? Ow. Okay, come here, you little punk. What, Daddy? What? Hi, David E. Person says that I need to kiss you or get zapped. You've never given me a kiss before in my life. I know, and you're never gonna get one. I just called you up here to prove to him that I can have a heart. You can? How? By not beating you! Now get out of here, you punk! Yeah, I'll teach that little baby a lesson. And I'll teach you a lesson, too. There's no bows and ice cream, and I'm gonna be the greatest congressman Oh my goodness, thank you, Mr. Parsons, for beating up my daddy. He's mean. Okay, love you guys. Thank you. Bye.
Oh my goodness. Gangster 2000 said, good morning all. That's everybody. Holy crap. No worries, baby booty. Auntie Nerd Girl has cartoons and cookies for you.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. This is for you. Yay, thank you.
Baby Voodoo, he's such a cute little kid and so sweet and innocent. He never hurt anybody. Baby Voodoo, yeah. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I want to start the show with something special. I love it. Every time this happens, it's like the greatest thing ever. Because Frauditor News Network is my co-host on the Saturday show, she's always got, whenever she makes a new video, she always sends it to me first so we can premiere it right here. So if you're a Frauditor News Network fan, you always get to see her stuff first by watching this show. Ladies and gentlemen, the world premiere of the new Frauditor News Network video. right after this David E. Persons joke. Did you hear about the two frauditors who were found almost frozen in a drive-in theater? They snuck in to watch a new film called Closed for the Winter. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and let's check out this video. If I can find it. There you go. Yeah, there it is. Boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Frauditor News Network. Let's go.
Hello, welcome and welcome back. I once again have good news and bad news. The bad news is that I present to your Frauditor with the channel name of the exposure report. The good news is that the exposure reports exposes himself as the dumb Frauditor that he is when he goes to the Jersey City State Office building and gets himself arrested. So hold on to your lunch as we enter the Frauditor Zone.
The video takes place on Friday the 13th. That morning, I decided to visit a New Jersey State building to follow up on a story of independent journalist Good Guy Activism who had previously been arrested inside that same building. Earlier that day, his case had just been dismissed.
So let me get this straight. His Frauditor buddy got arrested there a year ago, and now he's doing quote-unquote follow-up. Did he expect that something would magically change, and now they have finally given into the demands of the Frauditors to film whatever they want, whenever they want, with no consequences because they call themselves the press? Or was he hoping for an arrest to get it dismissed and then file a lawsuit? Either way, when the blind lead the blind, they both eventually fall, or in this case, fail.
As part of my reporting, I went to the facility to document what members of the public experience inside.
Here is a picture of what members of the public might experience inside. Now, here is a picture of what members of the public might experience inside after a Frauditor shows up. See the difference? Definitely night and day there.
What you're about to see is the complete interaction from that visit. The footage begins before I enter the building and continues in real time. The entire sequence from entry to arrest lasts only a couple of minutes. This case is currently pending, and the court will determine the legal outcome. The video is presented exactly as it happened. No edits, no cuts.
And mere seconds after he says no edits, no cuts, does he cut to a different view. I thought that was funny. Frauditors still fail to realize that some edits are good, like editing out the dead air and shaky view of a wall. Edits, good. View of the clock on a wall for 5 minutes, bad. Learn it and do better.
Hello. How are you? Sign the sheet?
Sign your sheet over here. Where you going?
I'm conducting an investigation on the building.
Scan an ID.
No, I don't show ID. I'm supposed to show ID.
You have to show ID?
No, I'm not gonna show ID. You gotta show ID to come in the public building?
State building, yeah.
State building, public building. Yeah, I have a right to be in here without showing ID. That violates my Fourth Amendment right.
What department, where do you need
I want to get public records. I want to gather information on what services you provide, and I'm writing a story about the state building.
Okay. That's your press
Yeah.
credentials?
Yeah.
Can I see the person?
Sure.
First of all, a state building requiring ID to enter the building is not an unreasonable search or seizure. Second, he actually showed the security guard a fake press badge, which he laminated to make it look real. If you don't need a badge to be press, why did he make a fake badge? The things that make you go, what the heck? I'm going to fast forward this while he clumsily films various things that no one that is press would ever film because it's headache-inducing and a waste of time.
Hi, how are you? Yeah, who can I talk to about what services you provide here?
What are you here for? You have an appointment?
I don't have an appointment now.
Guard Santos.
Hello? Yeah, I know. No, I know.
Good. How are you? What's your name, ma'am?
My name is Daniela. How are you?
Daniela?
Yes.
Hi, I'm David. Nice to meet
Hi,
you.
nice to meet you, David. How
So-
can I help you?
I'm doing a story about the state building here, and I'm looking for information on what services are provided in this office. I'm going to go to each office and find out what services are provided.
Okay. No problem. So we're
What's your position here?
So I'm a talent engagement specialist.
Talent engagement.
Yes.
So,
okay. So we're
like,
the Hudson County One Stop
You find
Career
people
Center.
jobs.
Yes,
Basically.
sort of. Yeah. So
Right.
we assist with job training.
Right.
Hi, how are you?
How you doing, boss?
Good.
You got a date?
Yeah, I have an idea.
Let me have it. I'm gonna need it for our report,
For what report?
for our state police report.
I don't understand. Was there a problem here? I came in, the lady came out and talked to me.
Security told me you went into labor. You don't have an
No,
appointment.
that wasn't me. I just.
No, this is you. This is why my guard is here.
All right,
You tell
so
me-
I may not be the only photographer in the building. You're wrong. You're wrong. I didn't go into any of this. Is the first room I came in.
You came into first floor Department of Labor already. You then went up. To
I
two.
did not go into the Department of Labor.
Okay.
Well, Frauditor, you are currently in a Department of Labor office. If you took the time to do a little bit of research before you're frauded, like someone from the press would do before their story, then you would know that the one-stop career centers are part of the Department of Labor and Workforce Development. Then again, if you did your research, I'm sure that would be the very last office you would have wobbled into, as they might try to get you to, I don't know, get a job. Oh, the humanity.
You're incorrect.
Okay.
I went into security desk. I signed in like I was required to. I got in the elevator and came here. I didn't go in any other
Do you have an
place.
appointment with here?
I just asked him that. He
Yeah.
said no.
No.
Right,
You
I
have
said
right-
no.
You have no right to be in. You're in a private space. You're trespassing
This
right
is
now.
not. This is not a private space.
I'm
This
not going to argue with you, Mister.
I'm not
Mr.
gonna argue
Snow?
with you.
Is it Mr. Snow?
Sir. Are you? What's
Miss-
your rank and position? It is Mr. Snow.
Trooper one.
Okay,
Chris
so
Assistant.
all I did
this
is-
is not an argument.
This is not
You
an
are
argument.
You are trespassing right now.
I'm not trespassing. I
You
have
are
every right to be in a public
No,
building. This is not
This
a
is not a
restrict,
public building. It's a state house government
which makes
facility.
it public.
For what is probably the millionth time the Frauditor is wrong. Being owned by the government does not make it a public forum. Yes, it's open to the public, making it publicly accessible, but it's a non-public forum, meaning that the government can determine who has access. You know, the press state actual facts, real facts, facts that they have researched. If you want to be treated like the press, how about trying to act like the press and at least know your shit before you open your mouth and spew your shit?
No, it
This is not
doesn't.
a restricted
No, it
area. This is a security desk. I walked up. I didn't go in any
We're not
restricted
going to argue
areas.
with you, sir.
I'm not gonna
You're
argue with you
come
either.
down to the lobby. We can have this discussion in the lobby.
I didn't go anywhere that is
We're
restricted.
going to have this
so
discussion in the lobby. I'm not going to argue anymore with you, sir.
I'm not arguing with you. I have every
Yes,
right to
you
be,
are.
I have every right to be here. I was talking to the lady.
Are you going to put your phone down and talk me
No,
down
I'm
the
not-
lobby? or
I'm not.
You're under arrest. Let's go. Under arrest. Take his phone. Todd, take his phone.
So he just let me go.
And again, editing is good. I took the Frauditor's upside down video and turned it right side up. I often shake my head in disbelief that a Frauditor looks at his video, thinks it looks great, and then uploads it. But then again, consider he usually sees the video, and I guess it doesn't matter. Anyway, I turned it around so you could actually see it without getting dizzy.
Had the handcuffs on, super tight. Whatever. It is what it is. So I just got trespassed, defiant trespass. As a result of this interaction, I was arrested, handcuffed, and charged with defiant trespass.
At this point, he just whines about what happened for another minute or two while showing his widow bruised wrist. I rolled my eyes too many times already from this video to the point where I'm getting a headache. So enough's enough. I'll now leave the Frauditor zone and enter the cool down zone by going from a Frauditor to a Falcon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for the one and only Frauditor News Network. All right. That's great stuff. I love the cool downs. Oh, look at that falcon. That's a good looking bird right there. Oh my goodness. That's seriously like when they talk about majestic. Like there you go, right there. Look at that. Man. I'm so grateful to have a job where idiots can't walk in and disrupt business. Yeah. Honestly, what's interesting is like, because of the majority of the work that I do is outside, I could have any random idiot walk up at any time. And that would be the worst. Because I always like wish like, oh, it'd be so great if I could have run into one of these idiots in real life, and then turn it into a video. That would be so much fun. But if I'm at work, I have to be professional. So if one of these guys actually showed up at my work, it would be like the worst thing ever, because then there'd be a post of me on the internet being like, "Oh, hello, sir. May I help you? Like, I know what you're doing, but I don't." Oh, that would be the worst. 'Cause it's like I can't get fired over this, but I don't want to be nice to you. Oh my goodness gracious me. Um, yes, they are definitely very beautiful birds. Absolutely. Um, but so anyway, this guy, and I like the fact that like he's like, I didn't enter any restricted areas. Like, yeah, but the reason why you're being trespassed from here is because this is one of the areas you're not allowed to go in. Yeah, but I didn't go in any of those areas. But you're here. Maggie even pointed it out. It's like, if you didn't go in this place, then how are you in this place? Well, this is the first place I went to, right? And you're not supposed to be in here. Yeah, but I'm not in any place that's bad. I'm just here, which is where you're not supposed to. Ah! It's like, and they never understand, like, their logic is so illogical. Like, whenever you use, like, well, if I walked into your house, immediately they'd be like, that's different. That's private property. It's like, yeah, but listen, like, try to take my point I'm trying to make. The logic, applying your logic to a different situation. You're saying that your private property is a different situation. Right. But I'm applying your logic to a different situation to see if it holds up. By your logic, if I walk into your house and I just walked in there, I didn't break in because that's a secondary crime. I just walked in like you were walking in and I walked in behind you while the door was open. And then this guy, by his logic, and then you turn around and say, hey, get out of my house. Say, I didn't go in your house. I'm just here. Yeah, here is in my house. No, I never entered your house. Just this room is the first room I walked into. Yeah, which is in my house. No, it's the first room I walked in, so it's okay. No, what? You're still in my house. Yeah, but I didn't like go in all the other rooms or anything. I just came into this room. You can't beat the stupidity is insane. Good morning, Hez and the Rash family. No hump day R&R this Wednesday because we're live streaming on Thursday. And they'll cover soft sits in the wild. Oh, nice. All right, so the Wednesday R&R has been moved to Thursday. Keep that in mind. Josiah Stallbirds has good morning, has in chat. All right. Internet God, clear poster 7 clearly says you can fill inside the foyer to my home. That's right. Like News Now Voodoo said in his commercial for his in his announcement for his congressional run, poster 7 is the supreme law of the land. Yes. Or as many says as many has said, don't ask, because poster 7 exists. Yes. Terry Barnes, what's up? Anyway, yeah, it's amazing watching, like, oh my goodness. Sometimes with some of these guys that are like different guys like this dude, and obviously they just follow the standard Frauditor script because they don't know any better. They just say what they saw other people say in other videos. Even if it completely doesn't apply to their situation. They're just reciting what they've heard other Frauditors say. Why did David E. Persons cross the road? He saw a sign in the rear. All right. Hey, it's Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. All right. It's supposed to be really nice today, but what's crazy is like yesterday it was in the 50s. It was a gorgeous day. Then today it's supposed to be in the upper 40s, almost 50. But then tomorrow it's supposed to be like 67. It's going to be crazy, and then drop, boom, back down to the 30s and 40s immediately afterwards. No, don't clap for that. Come on, Voodoo, stop hitting the television. Stop it. He didn't even try to fix the camera view that lets you know. I just want to get off their narrative. Oh, yes. When she had to flip the video. And this is the other thing, too. Like, these guys love to say that all you guys do is steal our work. We work so hard on these videos. No, you don't. You don't even bother if it's sideways or upside down to flip it when you post it. You don't even bother to do that. We actually edit videos together. We actually create something out of the footage. You just take it off your phone, rip it, and post it straight up on the internet. And if you do put editing, it's to build your false narrative. Like when they, who is it? I think Nasty Nathaniel, who'll put like a picture of a clown every time there's a copy, just throws that picture over their face. Or the sound effect every time he looks at somebody. Every time somebody says, please don't film me. Why did David E. Persons cross the road? He saw a sign that said, early bird special at 4:30 p.m. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah. I'm all shook up. Something wrong with my lip. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. One more round of applause for Frauditor News Network. And let's go ahead and move on to our next video. This one is going to be, how about, no, not that one. Here we go. Yeah, NCR News Network. Yay. All right, let's hit it. All right.
To sign up for your free 14-day trial. Not only is it the best way to help keep your personal and financial data safe, it's the best way to help support me and the channel. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
It's your boy Good Guy Activism. Let's pay a revisit. Check out what happened last time I was here.
Hey, wait a minute. I just thought of something. Lessonator brought up a great point. The public can access my house, therefore it's open to the public. It's just like these buildings. You know, if the front door is locked, they just bang on it and say, hey, I'm the public. You got to let me in. You can't lock me out. That's a crime. So if I lock my door, it's the same thing. Because if you're a member of the public, you could just walk up to my front door. So that means it's accessible to the public. That means it's a public building, right? That's awesome.
I'm okay, thank you.
Sorry?
I'm okay for now.
No, you got it. Get the recording again.
Why not?
Building.
What does that mean?
I'm building. Recording it.
Please don't touch me,
business?
sir. Please don't touch me, sir.
You got any business here?
Can you remove your hand?
And as we can see from this previous recap, the security guard has informed David that he needs to stop recording and leave the building. That is because the Coast Guard Recruitment Center is a non-public forum. It is a forum where they can actually restrict the First Amendment expressions there that David is trying to conduct. with his First Amendment audit, seeing as they are there for a specific purpose, not to mention as a non-public forum, and it is inside of a federal building, they can actually restrict his rights to record in there. And it does not violate the Constitution or any of his civil rights, as long as it's viewpoint neutral, seeing as he is not there to actually become a Coast Guard cadet and join the Coast Guard. They can ask him to leave. And if he refuses, they can remove him from the building and even pursue trespassing charges.
And for my shoulder.
Do you have any business here?
Thank you. Yeah, I have business.
What's that, sir?
Is there a reason why you got your handcuffs in your hand? Is there a crime?
I'm asking you to leave the building.
I'm conducting business.
No, okay.
How's that private? You just said it's a government building.
Yes, right.
How do people get recruited?
Again, you need to leave the building.
Can I speak to your supervisor, please?
No,
'Cause
I am the supervisor. I'm
So-
asking you to leave the building.
Let me ask you a question because you stood
Yes, sir.
too close. Let me back up.
Yeah,
So you're saying the public can't come here to get recruited? The public can't?
yeah, you can, but you can't
Why are
record
these-
right now.
Why are these pamphlets here? So the public
Again,
could
why
gather,
are we
right?
recording the whole building?
What are you
Recording
talking
a private mail area.
I'm in the public lobby, sir.
Again, you're recording the
Yeah.
building.
You know what Smith v. Cummings is?
I don't care.
Yes, I am familiar with how Smith v. Cummings works. It allows us to film police in the course of their duties in public places. However, Smith v. Cummings would not apply here at the Coast Guard Recruitment Center due to the fact that, one, the recruitment center is considered a non-public forum. Two, you're not filming the police, you're trying to film the Coast Guard staff here at the recruitment center. And three, you are being asked to leave, seeing as the non-public forum of the Coast Guard Recruitment Center does have time, place, and manner restrictions. Now, since you're not there for official business, i.e. trying to join the Coast Guard, they could ask you to leave and stop recording. If you refuse, they can remove you from the building. And if you continue to try to go back in or refuse to leave the property, they can call law enforcement and you can be subject to trespassing.
It's a Supreme Court case. Why
We
do you
can
keep,
step out.
what's wrong with you?
Step out.
Why are you shaking?
Shaking?
Yeah, get your supervisor, old man.
Yeah. It's recording. Go to the police.
And tell them what?
Yeah, it's whole lot of security.
So what? Stop, don't touch me again. Don't touch me
I don't
again.
care. They feel uncomfortable you recording.
They swore an
No.
oath to protect my rights.
All
So
right.
they
You
should
have
feel
ID?
uncomfortable. For what? What crime? I
Again,
don't even know who you
can't be
are, sir.
recording it.
Why are you talking to me?
Okay?
Who are you?
I'm
Who are
Jose
you?
Rosario, security, head of security in this building.
Okay.
All right?
You
You
don't know
cannot
the
be
law?
recording in here.
Of course I can. It's public.
Wrong, 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 wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
No, it's not public.
It is.
It's not
the
public.
US
It is
Army.
not public.
The US
Inside
Army
that's
isn't
not public. No, this is Coast
Who
Guard.
funds- who
So
funds
get it
the
straight.
Coast
Look,
Guard?
you want to read? It says Coast Guard.
Who
No,
funds the
you
Coast
don't even know
Guard?
where you are.
Who funds the Coast Guard?
Okay, buddy?
Who funds the Coast Guard? The people, right?
The people.
Of
the
course.
government does.
The public can come in here and gather
Go pay
public
your tax.
information.
And that, what
I
you
do.
gotta
That's why I
you
can be
can't
here.
fucking filming
I
it.
do. That's why I can be here.
All right?
I do. That's why I
Your
can be
reason you
here.
can't be here. You can't be recording.
Why are you stuttering? Because you're lying?
Okay? And nobody's lying, dude.
You are. Earlier you were shaking. Now you're lying.
Nobody's
You're
even
stuttering.
shaking. I'm not even shaking now.
Why don't you break
All right?
contact?
Stop
Go
recording.
back to your
that. I
job.
feel uncomfortable freaking you recording.
I'm
That's
sorry they feel that way. I'm not going to stop recording that. They shouldn't feel uncomfortable.
Excuse
'Cause
me?
They shouldn't feel uncomfortable because they swore to protect my rights. They
right.
took an oath to the Constitution.
Again.
Excuse me, sir. You're blocking my movement.
Fucking anything.
Am I detained?
No.
So why are you
can't
in
be
my
here. It's
way?
private property.
Of course, it's not private
It is
property.
private property. That's
No,
why
it's
I'm here.
not.
Security. Yes,
It's not
it is.
private
It is
property.
private property.
So if the public wants to come and get recruited, they can't come in and get recruited?
You want to have an appointment, they come in and get recruited. Want to
Okay.
recruit, they can recruit.
I need-
Nobody ever comes in here
This is
recording anything.
private property. Here we go. I'm going to get out your way because your breath stinks.
Yeah, all right, fine.
I'm going to go around because he keeps blocking my movement. I'm going to be here all day until you guys close because you just violated my rights and you put your hands on me.
Shenanigans.
No, 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 no.
Shenanigans.
No, 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 no.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because he did not have his rights violated. Seeing as the Coast Guard Recruitment Center is a non-public forum, time, place, and manner restrictions can be enforced by the security staff and the personnel of the Coast Guard Recruitment Center, especially since taking place in a Department of Homeland Security building.
Okay, I'm sorry. Internet God, I think at the beginning, he said he walked into a place and said, "Oh, I hope this is better than the last time I was here." And then it cut to the footage of the last time he was there. So I think that was the flashback part. Like, I think there's a new video, like, we're watching a new video where he went back there for a revisit, and now he's just showing the recap of his last visit. I think that's what happened at the beginning of the video. Yeah. So, yeah. I read the comments. They're thanking him for protecting their rights. His subs are less educated than he is. That's all of these guys. The people who follow them are so stupid. They think that this really is legitimately some kind of a big deal. Like, what are you talking about? Nobody, like this guy just told them, nobody's ever walked in here with a camera before. Like, it's not a thing. It doesn't happen. All of these guys are fighting so hard, so diligently to give us all the right to do something that nobody wants to do except for them. People have families, they have friends, they have jobs, they have loved ones, they have things to do besides hanging out in front of a post office or a DMV or a Chick-fil-A 12 hours a day with their camera going. Excuse me, sir, why are you filming? Pepper spray! Excuse me, sir. May I ask you to pepper spray? That's life? They're fighting for that? They're trying to solve a problem that doesn't exist. Exactly. Reverend Jesse Jackson passed away. Oh. Rest in peace. Right, and didn't Robert Duvall just died yesterday, I think? Moment of silence for the recently departed. All right, anyway, back to the video, guys. Dude's an idiot.
Now, he can be told to leave. If he refuses, they can escort him out. They can tell him not to record in there. If he's outside on the public sidewalk, he is more than welcome to record, but he cannot record or block the doorways inside the building. Now, let's jump ahead to when the cops show up in this previous recap and then go into the new footage.
Fucking.
Hey, sir, how are you?
Hey, how are you?
Officer Lee, first person.
Nice to meet you. And you?
Officer Bell, first person.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, so I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video. And just remember, anyone who calls himself a journalist is a...
So what I do is I gather public information from public entities and I disseminate it to the public. This is a public agency. It's the Coast Guard. It's fun. Come on now. If it's not one of the most public places, right? So what I went in there to do was gather public information, also to check up on my government workers. Smith v. Cummings. We can record our government officials in the course of their duties, just like we can record you guys. Anybody that works for the government, we can record them while they're working. This gentleman, as soon as I went in, I gathered some pamphlets, as you can see, some paper. I was going to continue to gather public information. I want to speak to somebody in there. Maybe they could tell me about the Coast Guard. So my viewers, if anybody's interested, it's matters of public interest. This gentleman grabs me, forces me out the building, physically assaults me. Physically assaults me, right? No, I got thousands of viewers right now, live.
There it is. The classic frauditor tactic of trying to intimidate people with how many viewers you have watching live. You're not doing as good as you used to do. I mean, your videos aren't getting the views like they did in the past. And now you're trying to intimidate them by saying that you have thousands of people watching that are going to redress their government. you're not really there for the purpose you say you are. Just because you're a quote unquote independent journalist doesn't mean you have blanket rights to do whatever you want. There are time, place, and manner restrictions placed on journalists, especially in a non-public forum like the Coast Guard Recruitment Center. Now, they can tell you to leave. They can escort you out of the building. They can tell you to stop recording. That is all well within their rights, and it does not violate any of your constitutional or civil rights. You were told to stop recording and leave. You refused, so the security guard escorted you out of the building. And Smith v. Cummings really doesn't apply here. It wouldn't give you the right to go in there and film the Coast Guard. Yes, you could film the police officers right now out there on the sidewalk, but you cannot record inside the recruitment center.
Why don't you play it back? Just like when I catch you, what are you doing while you're recording?
You said, do you need help? You said, do I need help? I said, not at this moment. I said, not at this moment. He said, do I need help? I said, not at this very moment. I was going to continue to gather my information. No, I'm not even talking to him, so I'm talking to you. I was going to continue gathering my public information, and then I was going to ask to speak to somebody. At that moment, I didn't need help. What gives him the right to put his hands on me and assault me?
So what this gentleman is explaining to us is, just like the police precincts, you can record all you want outside.
You actually can record in the police precinct.
Wrong!
There's no law against it. There's not a law.
I don't know about their building inside, but our police precincts, once you walk inside, there's actually
a policy, not a law. There's a policy. That's a policy.
Okay. Because
you can, sir. Technically, we're supposed to be allowed to record in police precincts, not in private areas, but in a public lobby. We're supposed to be able to because it's a public building. But you guys are enforcing that policy as if it's law. There's no law that we can't record inside a public building.
What you just said.
You guys are.
Let me repeat what you just said.
Go ahead.
You said it yourself. Recording in a public area.
Where was I standing?
Hold on.
Where was I standing?
Hold on. You might be standing in
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You might have been standing in a public area. But what did you do? You walked up to a private room where the mailroom is, with the stuff that you should not, even nobody should, and you recorded inside the mailroom. Then you went to the metal door and recorded down the hallway. It's not a public area. That's where there's a door there. So in your own way, you contradicted yourself.
No.
You're recording.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Where you're not supposed to.
Where was
you
that?
want to record the lobby?
Okay, let me ask you a question.
I'll
wait till he's finished respectfully. Let me ask you a question. Where was I standing?
Doesn't matter where you
It does
stand.
matter.
It does.
Can you explain to him what the plain view doctrine is? Please. It's very serious. Can you please educate him on what the plain view doctrine is?
Plain view.
That means if I'm in the public area, listen, hear me out. I let you speak. Let me speak. I'm standing in the public area. That means whatever I can see from public, I can record. If you want privacy in that mailroom, you put the blinds down. That's like telling me, yo, don't look down that hallway. I didn't go into that private area. I'm standing in a public area recording whatever I can see. Can you explain that to him?
And I wish the frauditors would actually learn how the plain view doctrine actually works and how it doesn't apply for them. It applies to the police. Yes, the plain view doctrine allows the police to make arrests and suspicions to detain using what is in plain view. For example, if the police pull somebody over and they see that there are open containers of alcoholic beverages, that would give them reasonable suspicion to believe that somebody had been drinking and driving in that vehicle, and it could have been that driver at that point because they are not searching the vehicle for that. They are able to see from the window in plain view that there were open containers. Or let's say they get called to a burglary and they see that there is a pile of drugs on top of a table. It's in plain view. They can make an arrest over the drugs that are in plain view. Frauditors think the plain view doctrine applies to them, that they can just, oh, well, that window's open and I can just look in it. Oh, that doorway's open, so I can look down there even though it's a restricted area. The plain view doctrine only applies to police, not frauditors with a camera who think they are YouTube journalists.
You're not going inside and
I didn't go inside.
I want to piggyback on that too. Like, it's so stupid with these idiots. It's not just that he's wrong. He is, but it's not only that. But these guys would be the first to walk into a building And when they say, hey, the policy says you have to do this, he'll say, no, the policy doesn't apply to me. It only applies to people that are employees of this building. The policy applies to you. The onus is on you because it only applies to you. But the plain view doctrine, oh, that applies to me. That's not a policy that only applies to the police. That applies to me because it's convenient for me for it to apply to me. It's the same thing with the sovereign citizens and the fact that they quote commercial law because that doesn't apply to them. And the argument that they make is that it doesn't apply to me, so I don't have to follow it. It's like, right, but you do have to follow the laws that do apply to you. Oh, there are no laws that apply to me. What? What planet are you on, you idiot? And then the same thing with these guys. All right, hold on there, buddy. I'm about to go back to the video. Anyway, let me go back to the video real quick. It's just so stupid when they're dumb like this. Oh my goodness gracious me. Anyway, let's check it out.
I can record it, Neil.
If the woman's bathroom door is open and there's women in there, you're allowed to record them because you're in the.
Is that the bathroom?
It doesn't matter. I'm using your word.
You can't record in bathrooms, period. What is he talking about? Can you record in bathrooms, sir? It's called time, place, and manner, sir. You know what time, place, and manner is? This is where you guys come in and educate him because clearly he's not educated. If I'm standing in a public lobby, whatever I can see from that public lobby, I can record. Why can't you educate him on that?
What you're saying right now with the manners thing?
It's time, place, and manner. Of course I can't go into a bathroom and record. It's time, place, and manner. But if I'm standing in a public lobby, whatever I can see from that public lobby, I can record because I'm in public.
With the time, place, and manner thing, can you please just not go inside and record? That's it.
I'm trying to gather public information. This is a public entity.
Did you get?
Is it not? Is this not public access? No, I wanted to speak to somebody. I want somebody to tell me about the Coast Guard for my viewers. Is this not a public entity? Is this not public access? He gave me access to the building. I was in the public lobby, and then he assaulted me. He grabbed me. No crime was being committed.
That's not again.
So what is that? That's not battery. He could so I could just grab you.
Here's the thing.
Can I grab you and push you?
You cannot.
Why?
Because that's OGA. That's obstruction of governmental.
Okay. So why can't he grab me?
The reason why he grabbed you and escorted you out of the door was because you were told to stop recording in a non-public forum and you refused. He escorted you out. Yeah, you could try to claim that's assault or battery and it wouldn't hold up. And your argument of, well, why can't I grab the cop applies again because you would be obstructing government operations and possibly catching assault on an LEO charge, which would be a felony. Now, we've seen enough of this previous recap where David does not get to go back inside and record, so let's see what happens when he goes back for his little revisit.
Oh, how are you? Just looking. Gathering some information. Just the same gentleman from last time. Can I gather some of this?
No. I think we went to this desk before about recording in the building. So
Why do
you stop recording and you can
coming
go
so
out.
close to me?
All right, let's do this. We're gonna do this desk one more.
Don't touch me.
We had this before when you came.
Why are you touching me?
Out
Ain't
the
ripping
door.
my shit.
Out the door.
Get off of me. I can walk on my own. Get off of me.
And then walk out the door. Now you're off the door.
What's wrong with you?
You did this before.
Stop touching me. Shit. Can you speak to your supervisor?
How about no?
He's asking you to leave, bro. I don't give a fuck what he's asking me. So, watch yourself. You work here or you just a vet? I need your supervisor. I need to speak to a supervisor right now. Right now. Right now.
You know, I wonder if David understands the definition of insanity. You know, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome each time. You were kicked out and trespassed from here before, and now you're doing the exact same thing that got you removed and trespassed before, and you're doing it again. Just like with these, you know, walking around with an open container of non-alcoholic beer, acting like it's beer. How many times have you been cited for open container? How many times have you been removed from a police precinct doing the exact same thing? You are the walking embodiment of the definition of insanity. You keep doing the exact same thing, expecting a different outcome, but you get the same outcome every single time.
He broke my collares. I need to speak to somebody, fella.
Get that out of my face.
You came up to me. Keep it fucking moving. The fuck, y'all niggas think I'm pussy or something? Y'all niggas think I'm pussy? Yes. Next person to touch me, I'm gonna defend myself. Next person to touch me, I'm gonna knock you out. Straight like that. Fucking walk up to me, you know I'm recording. Fuck is wrong with you? The fuck? I need help. You can't deny me service.
Well, actually, they can deny you service because you might have some convictions on your criminal record that might prevent you from becoming a Coast Guard cadet or even enlisting in any other branch of the military. Not to mention the simple fact that you're not really there to conduct any official business, i.e., joining the Coast Guard. And you were blocking the doorway, so that gentleman pushing your camera out of the way so he can get through with his bicycle, yeah, you're not really going to do anything. You're not that big tough guy like you act. I mean, you got called out by your own community for trying to defraud people out of bail money. And you got the receipts put out there by David of New York. So you're not really that strong of a moral person to make any claims. But the main point I'm here to make is since you're not there to actually enlist into the Coast Guard and you're not there for any real purposes, they can kick you out of the building, especially seeing as it's a non-public forum.
This nigga broke my collares, bro. He's a hater. That's what that means.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
He snapped my blue and white one. Look at this. He broke my blue and white one.
And we're ending the video here. The remainder of the video goes on for about another 30 seconds of just dead air with the phrase, "He must be held accountable," put on the screen. David, if you didn't want your necklace broken, you should have left when he was telling you to leave instead of having him have to force you out of the door. You know, you say you guys can record in public, but you forget the forum doctrine and don't really look at it when it comes to places like recruitment centers when they are considered non-public forums. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment to help me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel, the podcast, and don't forget to sign up for your free 14-day trial with Aura. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I will see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. You guys mean the world to me, and I could never thank you enough. You guys rock.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, women and children of all ages, round of applause for NCR News Network. Yes. So he's saying whatever restricted areas he can see for public, he can record except for the bathrooms. I guess he learned something new today from YouTube law expert. Again, that goes back to testing their logic. Of course, they would say, well, yeah, of course, bathrooms are different. Like, well, wait a minute. Let's go back. Let's test your logic again. All right. You're saying that if you can see it, you can record it. Yes. Well, you can see in the bathroom. Yeah, but you can't record that. That's different. Can you see it? Well, yeah. Well, you can record anything you can see. That's your argument. Well, yeah, but that's different. But when I tell you this is different, you say, oh, no, that's okay. But that's different because why? Because you say it's different? So you make the rules? Like, obviously, and then, well, come on, you're going to say you don't know that it's different? You don't understand what the difference is? But what they don't get, it is like if you have a conversation with one of these guys at a point, if it reaches a point like that, and their fans will do the same thing. I get them in the chat here all the time, and they all do the same thing. Like, if I were to bring that up, they would say, come on, you know that the bathroom's different. Like, yeah, I do. But I could explain why. You're making the claim that anything you can see, you can record. Anything. So I'm asking you, why not record that? You can see it. So if you can see it, you can record it. Right? By your argument. Oh, come on, you know better than that. Yeah, I do. But you're the one making the statement. You have to back up your statement. Blah, 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 blah. I just want to get away with whatever I can to make money on YouTube, don't you know? Oh, does Davy Wavy need his juice? This is to thank David G for his U.S. Air Force service. All right. All right, let's throw out some happy dances. All right, thank you guys so much. Here we go. All right. I mean, okay. Olay. All right, yeah. David still tries to use plain view doctrine that only applies to officers. He's kind of dumb. Kinda. He's more than kind of dumb. I've had better conversations with a pile of rocks. Donna Ray is here. I still love her music. Papa Don't Preach, Material Girl, and Like a Prayer were my faves. Donna Ray, Madonna Ray. He's like a parrot. He repeats everything. Oh, my goodness. I just got hit with a sneeze attack for no reason. Ah! Okay. You know what? Wow. I got to start paying more attention to that. Because I noticed that when I look up the weather report every morning, it also has a little thing at the bottom that says air quality. And like in the summer months when my allergies act up really bad, I pay attention to that. But during the winter, I usually really don't. But today, I don't know if it's a coincidence, but today the air quality report was low. Like low quality, like really bad air today. And all of a sudden I'm sitting here sneezing for no apparent reason. Sneezing for no apparent reason. Because it's the season for me to start sneezing. It's almost spring, ladies and gentlemen. We got Easter coming up in a month. Oh my goodness gracious me. I'm getting ready. Everybody's getting ready for spring. I can't wait. Spring break is going to be great. Hopefully, I'll get my tax return before the kids go on spring break, because I was thinking, since ever since I've come back from Florida, all of my stuff when I was living in Florida is still down there. And one of these days I needed to go. Maybe there's a hot girl thinking about you. Hey, man, she needs to call me then. Anyway, or send me an email or something. So anyway, I need to drive back there and pick up my stuff one of these days. So I was thinking maybe when I get my tax return, if it's before the kids go on spring break, I could grab the kids. We could all go down to Florida together and make a vacation out of it. Have some fun. If you ain't sneezing, your food ain't seasoned. That's right. It ain't going down easy if it ain't cheesy. Oh, I have to claim Voodoo and News Now Voodoo as dependents. I didn't think about that. I got to file an amended return. Thanks for that, David. The other one, hopefully on time. You're telling me. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Hump Day. It's going to be great. Ash Wednesday. We'll see what happens. I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here. You're the best fans in the world. And like I always say, at the end of the day, woohoo, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm all shook up. All right.